Today we're doing a closet tour. Let's go ahead and take a field trip. Welcome to my humble abode, my fortress, my temple, my relaxation space. Yeah, we're basically just gonna go into everything, how I utilize it, how it's set up. So I did go ahead and switch the camera to a wide angle view so you could get a little better grasp of things. So we're just gonna start in this corner. Basically, we have my custom made clothing rack. I was about to throw away this bed frame, and then I broke it down and actually realized it's metal and clothes can fit on it perfectly. So this is a really dope, cost-conscious way to build a clothing rack. It also helps save space because it is so thin. All I did was just get some brackets from Home Depot to hold it, and literally it holds all the weight. So I could stack this with all the clothes I want and it won't fall over. This, if you're looking for a convenient way to host your clothes or whatever you're doing, bags and stuff go here. You know, my pops. You'll see a bunch of different pops around here. I am a pop collector. I am an anime head. Top 3 things you should know about me is my top 3 anime, which is Naruto, Demon Slayer, and then I'm missing a Bleach poster. But Bleach just came from anime convention the other day, so it's pretty lit. And over here is my camera equipment. This is the technical area, so all of that gear goes there. Tea cabinet, so all my teas are in there. More pops going on up here. We got Itachi. This is the tea section, so this is where I basically have my lives, or I'm just having tea in the morning. Usually when I have my lives, I pull the table out so there's more space, but usually this is how the essential setup is when I'm having tea. And then I know the one thing that caught your eye in this video is probably this whole setup. This is just how I organize my clothes when I am styling, or these are just clothes that I want to say I can part ways with. What's in my actual closet are my key pieces. They're the things that I'm gonna keep, and I plan on having those through the entirety of my life unless I find something that replaces them. But this, if it's in here, usually it's like I can part ways with it at a certain point, because how I work is I kind of go in rotation with my clothes, so I don't keep an abundance. Like, I didn't know a lot of us creators, we be having stacks of clothes, man. So for me, coming from a minimalist background, this was like the simplest way for me to keep everything nice, organized, and in control. I do have more clothes in a garage, but those are separated in boxes because those are being sold currently in the store. But yeah, everything's kind of organized by garment type. Where the further bin, that one's like my jackets, coats, like heavier wear stuff. This one's like button-ups, shirts, blouses. This will be the accessory wall, so like all my glasses, small stuff. I section my glasses by big and small. I like the small wear that I use for little detail bags and hats. This one is going to be pants. So this 4 section here is going to be pants, where I kind of separated them due to how many I do have. This one being like slacks, wide legs, those kind of flowy pants, and then the bottom being my skirts, and then the top one here is like tech wear, cargo, like those kind of pants that take up space, and then the bottom's kind of like anything else that's just not too bulky. This bin is going to be for sleeveless tops, so like vests, anything that is just sleeveless goes in there. And then at the bottom is going to be shorts, and then this final one is scarves. I have a lot of scarves. If you know me, I wear hella scarves. I got scarves for days, bro, and I'm still always looking for new scarves. Can never have too much. Then we got the jewelry box. This is where I keep all my jewelry for now. I grabbed this off of Amazon. I mean, there's different options, but for what I have, I'm not big on having like so much jewelry. I'm not big on having so much stuff, period. I just don't like having that much stuff. But I do know eventually we'll get to the point where this won't be enough to hold a lot of the things that I obtain. So I would either just get another one or I just get something bigger. But this definitely is perfect, especially guys, because guys usually don't have that much jewelry. But I mean, it is what it is. Now we get into the best part that I know you guys are just waiting for. You're just waiting for this. My actual closet. I'm really proud of this. I actually just built the shoe shelf last night. I went to Lowe's. I got some wood. Literally, all you need is like 2 planks of wood. Actually, scratch that. 3 planks of wood. The third plank, they'll cut it for you, so that way you have the side stands. I just put some Velcro on the bottom to attach it. So if I want to detach it, I can. Definitely needed something that could house my boots, because normally you can't find shoe stands that are made for boots. Like, they all want to just only fit sneakers. They think everybody just only wears sneakers, but I needed something for my boots because I've become a boot collector in the last 2 years. $50 for me to build this. So if you want a how to build a shoe rack, shoe shelf, I can do that later. It literally only took me about an hour and a half to get it together. Start from the top. Basically all the accessories, beanies, hats. I haven't been able to wear any of these for the longest time because I haven't had my hair done, and I can't really wear these when my hair is in fro mode. Other crazy hats, and then these are majority of my sneakers here. I am missing like a pair of Dunks, some Asics and stuff, which is downstairs in the garage, but for the most part, this is it. Like, I don't have as much sneakers as I used to. I kind of transitioned from sneakers. Got my black stuffed animals back there. Boot collection looking fire. Fire. Still not where I want it to be, but it's still looking fire. Feel me? We got the rafts over here. We got some Ralph Lauren. These I thrifted. I can't believe these got thrifted, bro. Like, these are still this is still a crazy boot that I thrifted, bro. For what I paid for it, it's crazy. We got the Guidis. We got the Rick Owens. Cowboy boots everybody been asking for. These Docs. I'm slowly transitioning out of Docs, but it's still a classic. I might end up selling these, but I still find myself wearing these more. For the clothes itself, basically I color organize and garment organize everything. So I keep all of my shirts up here. I really don't wear that much graphic tees as I used to in the past. That's probably like the only one I have. I'm very, very, very particular when it comes to graphic tees. Like, it just really gotta hit. But usually how I color organize is I start from the lightest and I branch off on either side depending on the spectrum of color that the garment falls on. So usually from white to black, and then from like light to some color or whatever. And the same thing I do with my pants. These are like my slacks. I isolate those starting from, light to dark, light to color. Then we go into like my more technical pants. So like these are my tech wears, cargos, or anything that's just structurally unique. Those goes on that side. Then we got my shirts here. These are just like my button-ups and things like that I've collected. Green. This is my favorite. This is my favorite alternative to Yohji Yamamoto. Like, I for the longest was searching for an extended white Yohji shirt, and I just couldn't find one, especially in like this material. And shout out to Reen. They sent me over this bad boy, and it is literally my favorite shirt. Smack this off of Target. Don't sleep on Target, people, please. We got that Thomas Vibe. I actually styled that in a recent video, which that fit was pretty great. I was pretty proud of myself for that one. Got some Yohji here. Yohji piece. COS. Like, in the past, I used to always shop at COS. Y'all haven't seen this yet, or maybe you have. Yeah, I think I posted this already. I got it from a swap meet, but the brand should be well known. So if you know, you know. We got Mercy House in here, custom made. Shout out to Mercy House. More COS, and custom made blazer. But yeah, that's where my shirts look like, that second layer base. That's where I put that. The coats, sweaters, and jackets that all live here. Basically sectioned it off where it's like sweaters, cardigans, light jackets, etc. And then this side is basically the heavier jackets, pea coats, anything that's just pretty heavy duty. This is a blazer though. I don't know why that's here. Yeah, so that's basically the closet breakdown. These are the pieces that hold most value to me personally in my style. It's not going to be expensive items, not going to be nothing crazy like that, but these items is something that the longevity of my lifespan and my style I will be wearing. Whereas to this stuff, it's like, I can get rid of it. It's not a big deal. That's pretty much it. Oh, and we forgot the last part. These are all my turtlenecks. I have about 50,000 turtlenecks, bro. Every color spectrum you can think of, I have Right now, I just stuffed them in this bin, which I have to get a new one for because I'm out of space, and there's still more colors for me to get. But I literally have every turtleneck you could think of, and 75% of it is from Uniqlo. So Uniqlo for the turtlenecks. Shout out to them. The closet used to be real different before this. I had these units I installed. Right now, they're just kind of like being used for whatever. Like, it's not necessarily supposed to be for this bag. It's not necessarily supposed to be for these hangers, but I say always having hanging units available does help out in a closet. Bags, I got one there, a couple there. My bag collection isn't crazy. Pretty much the entirety of my room. So as a content creator, you should always have a to-do list. Always have something to keep you organized and keep you on track. Your mind gets, jumbled a lot. So having something to structure that really helps out. I made this chart where basically it helps me plan out my day, plan out what I need to get done, and kind of like commit to it. And I just like try to execute this every day as much as I can. This is just something that I think all creators should try, or at least have, just to make their lives easier. Because man, just trying to do a lot of stuff and not really having guidance for it can be pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. Appreciate you guys coming through, watching the room tour. I hope this wasn't too long and boring. Let me know in the comments if there's something you want a little bit more explanation on, or if there's anything else you want me to do a video on. Thank you guys for coming with me, seeing the tour, and I'll see you guys around.